Okay, it's November 8th, 2016, Tuesday at 11 o'clock at night. And it's clear to the whole world that Donald Trump has basically won the presidential election. Donald Trump will be the next president of the United States. That is clear to everyone except for mainstream media. So now you have an uproar on the internet, in many circles across the country. You have an uproar. Why don't you just call it for Donald Trump? So here's one of the media girls, talking heads, a media shill. She's got her little clipboard out, and she's trying to explain to all the Americans why we cannot call it for Donald Trump. We're sorry, it's just we can't do it, it's too close. Yes, they are all very, very depressed, and yet their charade, their big show keeps on going on. Even though, let me give you the numbers. All Donald Trump needs to win the election is Arizona and Michigan. Now, he's probably even going to win Pennsylvania, but that one's a little too close. So all he needs is Arizona and Michigan. Now let's look at the numbers. It's clear to everybody with these numbers that Donald Trump is going to win the election. I said it's clear to everybody but mainstream media. This has become a joke. It really has. Okay, well, I left somebody out. There's one other person who doesn't want to concede the election to Donald Trump, and that would be the witch herself. Yes, Hillary Clinton refuses to come out tonight and concede the election. She really is a sore loser, isn't she? She's not going to do her concession speech tonight, so what does she do? She sends out her henchman, John Angry Podesta. So Mr. Angry himself comes out and starts yelling at all the Clinton supporters, "Thank you from the bottom of our heart. Thank you," as he yells and screams and takes a deep breath. He's under an enormous amount of stress that his horse did not win, and he helped bring her down with his filthy emails exposing the whole filthy tribe. But here he is. He said, "Oh, I thank you." He's thanking all the Democrats, all the sheeple. He's thanking them as he walks away angry. Yes, look at the anger in this man. Angry John Podesta. He says, "Oh, Hillary won't be out here, but you'll get a thank you from me," and off he goes. How embarrassing is this? Hillary Clinton doesn't have the nerve to even come out tonight and concede the election, give a concession speech. She sends out her henchman, John Podesta, to get angry and say, "We'll see you in the morning." This has been one of the strangest elections I've ever seen. And to make matters worse, mainstream media refuses to call the election for Donald Trump. Let's look at this logically. Let's see if the positions or the roles were reversed. Okay, if we were to put these two people, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, if we were to reverse the roles tonight and we were to give Hillary Clinton the numbers that Donald Trump has earned, if these numbers that we're going to show you here for Donald Trump, if Hillary Clinton had these numbers, if she was ahead as much as Donald Trump is, they would have called this hours ago for Hillary. I mean, this is how embarrassing it's gotten. And mainstream media doesn't even see it. Oh, they're starting to talk about it. I heard tonight, mainstream media, they were laughing and joking. "Oh, mainstream media is the bad guy." Well, it's worse than bad guy. I mean, you don't have any idea. Mainstream media, you don't have any idea what Americans want for you. If mainstream media actually knew what Americans had in store for them, what they think mainstream media deserves, if they knew, they would have fled the country weeks ago. If mainstream media knew how Americans feel about them, they would be on the next flight out of the country in the morning. No, mainstream media doesn't have a clue about how real Americans feel about them. So they joke and they laugh about it, and they will not even call the election for Donald Trump. This is like the last straw. This is the last straw, really, for mainstream media. Here it is. Donald Trump is going to walk into the White House. If he doesn't, Lord help us all, trust me. Donald Trump is going to walk into the White House, and mainstream media sits on their ass with their thumb up their ass, talking to each other, saying, oh, it's too close to call. It's too close to call. We have to wait from orders. If we get orders in from the Mossad, if the Mossad sends us orders, we're waiting for the orders. We really are. We're waiting. But I guess the dual citizens need the night to think it over, to get a new plan. But Americans already have a plan. The Americans are already climbing trees outside the White House. They're so eager to get Obamas out of the White House that they're climbing trees. The Americans want Obama gone so badly, and they want a real American to get in there, that they may not even wait till January. Oh, but I'm sure when Hillary Clinton gets up the nerve in the morning to give her concession speech and she concedes the election, I'm sure that the Americans can wait till January. But look at this face here. Let's get back to mainstream media and how disappointed and somber they were that the script didn't go their way. Look at this face here. This is kind of the look of, this didn't go as we planned it. And they fought it the whole time, and look at the face. They didn't want to call the election for Donald Trump, but I have good news. As I am making this video, as I have made this video, Hillary Clinton made the phone call to Donald Trump. Hillary Clinton did not come out and do the concession speech. She did not concede in front of the American people, but Hillary Clinton did make the phone call. She called Donald Trump, and she has conceded the election even before mainstream media could even do it. So now it's official. Donald Trump is the next President of the United States. And here he is coming out giving his victory speech. So without further ado, I give you the next President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, and his victory speech.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Sorry to keep you waiting. Complicated business. Complicated. Thank you very much. I've just received a call from Secretary Clinton. She congratulated us, it's about us, on our victory. And I congratulated her and her family on a very, very hard-fought campaign. I mean, she fought very hard. Hillary has worked very long and very hard over a long period of time, and we owe her a major debt of gratitude for her service to our country. I mean that very sincerely. Now it's time for America to bind the wounds of division. Have to get together. To all Republicans and Democrats and independents across this nation, I say it is time for us to come together as one united people. Time. I pledge to every citizen of our land that I will be president for all Americans, and this is so important to me. For those who have chosen not to support me in the past, of which there were a few people, I'm reaching out to you for your guidance and your help so that we can work together and unify our great country. As I've said from the beginning, ours was not a campaign, but rather an incredible and great movement made up of millions of hardworking men and women who love their country and want a better, brighter future for themselves and for their family. It's a movement comprised of Americans from all races, religions, backgrounds, and beliefs who want and expect our government to serve the people, and serve the people it will. Of rebuilding our nation and renewing the American dream. I've spent my entire life in business looking at the untapped potential in projects and in people all over the world. That is now what I want to do for our country. Tremendous potential. I've gotten to know our country so well. Tremendous potential. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Every single American will have the opportunity to realize his or her fullest potential. The forgotten men and women of our country will be forgotten no longer. We are going to fix our inner cities and rebuild our highways, bridges, tunnels, airports, schools, hospitals. We're going to rebuild our infrastructure, which will become, by the way, second to none. And we will put millions of our people to work as we rebuild it. We will also finally take care of our great veterans. We've been so loyal, and I've gotten to know so many over this 18-month journey. The time I've spent with them during this campaign has been among my greatest honors. Our veterans are incredible people. We will embark upon a project of national growth and renewal. I will harness the creative talents of our people, and we will call upon the best and brightest to leverage their tremendous talent for the benefit of all. It's going to happen. We have a great economic plan. We will double our growth and have the strongest economy anywhere in the world. At the same time, we will get along with all other nations willing to get along with us. They will be. We'll have great relationships. We expect to have great relationships. No dream is too big. No challenge is too great. Nothing we want for our future is beyond our reach. America will no longer settle for anything less than the best. We must reclaim our country's destiny and dream big and bold and daring. We have to do that. We're going to dream of things for our country, and beautiful things and successful things once again. I want to tell the world community that while we will always put America's interests first, we will deal fairly with everyone, all people and all other nations. We will seek common ground, not hostility, partnership, not conflict. And now, I'd like to take this moment to thank some of the people who really helped me with this, what they are calling tonight, very, very historic victory. First, I want to thank my parents, who I know are looking down on me right now. Great people. I've learned so much from them. They were wonderful in every regard. I had truly great parents. I also want to thank my sisters, Marianne and Elizabeth, who are here with us tonight. And where are they? They're here someplace. They're very shy, actually. And my brother Robert, my great friend. Where is Robert? Where is Robert? My brother Robert, And they should all be on this stage, but that's okay. They are great. And also my late brother, Fred, great guy, fantastic guy. Fantastic family. I was very lucky. To Melania and Don. And Ivanka. And Eric. And Tiffany. And Barron. I love you and I thank you, and especially for putting up with all of those hours. This was tough. This was tough. This political stuff is nasty and it's tough. So I want to thank my family very much. Really fantastic. Thank you all. Thank you all. And Lara, unbelievable job. Unbelievable. Vanessa, thank you. Thank you very much. What a great group. You've all given me such incredible support, and I will tell you that we have a large group of people. You know, they kept saying we have a small staff. Not so small. Look at all the people that we have. Look at all of these people. And Kellyanne, and Chris, and Rudy, and Steve, and David. We have got tremendously talented people up here, and I want to tell you, it's been very, very special. I want to give a very special thanks to our former mayor, Rudy Giuliani. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.